Okay, you told me back with another. Pause. I got a video, and it's about 6 years ago. About chills. I ain't peeped that. God. 11 scary forest encounters caught by YouTubers. This might be good, cause yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let's get into the video.
All of these YouTubers were brave enough to enter the forest, but
Yeah,
after these
crazy.
encounters, none of them were able to stay for much longer.
I ain't gonna lie. I know the video just started, but I ain't gonna lie. Could never be me. You would never see me. I don't care how much money you try to offer up. I'm not going in the forest by myself. In a haunted forest at that, I can't do it at all.
Number 11.
These are
A
different.
YouTuber named blood-curdling is investigating a forest that's supposedly haunted. He and his friends don't see anything for a long time until they come across some weird discarded opera mask laying on top of an old dirty clothes pile. A short distance away they find
This has to be fake. But why are you picking up shit on dirt? Old dirt. What the fuck?
see anything for a long time
You see this and be like, let me put this on my face.
until they come
You
across
niggas
some
are
weird
sick.
discarded opera mask laying on top of an old dirty clothes pile. A short distance away they find another opera mask hanging up in the trees. They decide to take this one home and study it for clues. They are
Study?
talking about what to do next when Bloodsack12
See, I don't know who
notices
this is.
something hunched over in front of them. Someone dressed in all black looks up at them from the thickets and then gives a short chase. I have a hard time believing this video is real because
Right,
of the
'cause
movie-like
hell
sound
nah,
effects
what
and
the fuck?
timing. But I guess it is possible. Let me know if
I
you
mean, they
think
did
were
edit the video
genuinely being chased by some
afterwards.
maniac lurking in the woods, or if the third person was just a friend.
Yeah, that's
Number
fake.
10. A YouTuber named Ola Bible lives in the middle of the forest in Oregon, far away from civilization. So when he hears noises outside of his house late at night, he curiously pokes around his backyard with a camera to find the source. It isn't long before he comes across
Damn,
an
that's hella
object that looks out of
flashbangs.
place. It looks like it could just be a rock or something, but he's memorized this area well enough to know it's foreign in nature. He zooms in.
I guess. But what the hell is right?
Then he says something out loud to himself and draws unwanted attention.
What the fuck was that?
A thin humanoid creature cranes its impossibly long neck in his direction.
Yuck. Oh my god.
Look
Hi-
closely
ooh.
and you'll even see a surprised expression on its face, almost as if it's been caught doing something secretive. I can't tell if it's feasting on an animal, or maybe even burying something in the ground. He spins
This
around
might be
and runs
real, I
away
ain't gonna
before
lie.
we get a chance to figure out what it's doing for sure. I guess the video could just be special effects, but I can't tell for certain.
fuck,
Maybe
that
a
shit-
follow-up video taken during the day would give us more conclusive evidence. Number 9.
Okay.
A YouTuber named High Gear and his friend are riding dirt bikes in the Russian woods when one of them almost gets their
Russian?
head taken
Damn.
clean off.
What? Wait a minute. No. No. You not finna just slap pat it like you just ain't say what you.
When one of them almost gets their head taken clean off.
Oh, okay. I didn't hit the almost part. Ooh.
His friend ducks just in time to avoid a steel
Facts.
cable that's been stretched tightly between two trees. The tripwire would have done some serious damage if he hadn't moved out of the way. They think it's a trap set by some psycho lurking in the forest. You can hear the anger and disgust in his voice as he talks about what they should do next. He even talks
I was
about
gonna say,
hiding in
cut
the
that shit
woods for a
down.
while and getting revenge on whoever returns to the spot.
Hell no.
Ultimately, they decide to simply disarm the trap and take the wire cable with them. If this video is real, then whoever set this trap must still be out there waiting for their next chance.
Nah,
So I hope
facts.
High Gear and his friends stay safe out there. Number 8. Bryn is ready to take a hike
Hey,
through
we
the
seen him in the
infamous
last
Aokigahara
forest video.
forest in Mount Fuji, Japan. It isn't long before he finds a dark and foreboding entrance. He's not very far inside when he comes across an abandoned bike. Laying on the seat is the open packaging for a kitchen knife. Sadly, it is clear that this person came here with one clear purpose.
Hey,
A
get
short while
yourself
later, he
going.
comes across a bag that
Frying
is
pan.
empty
I mean,
except
not
for a
pan, but
note.
pot.
He tries to read the Japanese writing and comes up short.
It says 12:11. I can't quite make out. I think this is somebody's name just here, and I'm not sure what this means.
If you can read the message, then please share what it says with me so that we'll know once and for
Not gonna lie, just looking at this, it just fascinates me that we all don't got the same whatchamacallit, way of writing words and shit. Like this shit looks like gibberish, like hieroglyphics. Like this is just a lot of lines and shit. And I bet that people that live out there look at our shit and be like, what the fuck is this? You just made, you just made hella circles and curves on paper. Nah, this shit is funny now.
all. As soon as he's finished reading, a crow caws directly overhead.
Oh,
Later.
hell nah. Ugh, why a crow
It's
like
an
that?
ominous sign for sure, so Bryn decides to get out of there before anything bad happens. Number 7. A YouTuber named Sweet Dreams is shooting
Oh,
off
you
Roman
fucking with-
candles in celebration of the 4th of
Yeah,
July
that's a Roman
when
candle?
a shrill
Candle?
scream
Damn, I can't
pierces the
talk.
night air.
Do you hear that?
A firecracker.
Farm animal.
They track the noise for well
Excuse me.
over a minute until it becomes louder and more distinct. At the end of a short journey, standing a very close distance away, they discover the
Yes.
shrieking source hunched over and alone.
What is that? Dude, what is that?
He slowly backs away from the bent
Like a
over gray
puking up
humanoid
something.
and then goes into an all-out run. The creature
He
gives
said ain't no
chase and Sweet
damn
Dreams turns
zombie.
around to find
Like-
it swiping at him through the air. I can't tell if this is an actual humanoid or just one of their friends with makeup on, so I'll
That
leave it up
nigga,
to you
like-
to decide. All of
I
the
don't
other
know.
videos on his channel are just him playing video games, nothing else like this one. Number 6. A YouTuber
Damn, he's
named
speeding
North by
past
Wild
these
West is
motherfuckers.
enjoying Christmas with the family when suddenly
Okay.
a low rumbling noise from the woods gets everyone's attention.
The tree? Oh my god. Did you see that?
They see something dart behind the garage, and everyone rushes out of the door for a closer look. Soon they see the large dark outline of a large creature stomping off in the distance.
No.
No, we would've. I ain't gonna lie. Run him down. Gotta run down on him. See why you over here in our property, boy? Why you behind,
No
behind the
way.
garage?
That can't be.
What the?
They don't see it again for a long time, but then it reappears along their property line for a bit longer before disappearing for good.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
little.
At first, I thought this video was probably fake because I did not hear any genuine fear in their voices, but then I realized they simply sounded uncertain of the situation themselves, which is reasonable. After all, this could be a real forest creature or someone in a gorilla suit. It could even be a neighbor playing a prank on them for all they know, but I do think, given these possibilities, their lackluster reaction is genuine. Number 5. A YouTuber named Gaurav Zone is examining a notoriously haunted road in New Delhi, India. They idle their car and wait in darkness for a while to see what happens next. I
Damn,
was
who
starting to
recorded
think the
this?
video could be fake until I noticed one part in particular. What appears to be two yellowish eyes briefly stare at them before disappearing. I was thinking that this could just be a reflection of the car's brake lights, but if that was the case, then the light should be red, not yellow. I also don't know what would catch the light's reflection, since they are on a desolate road in the middle of nowhere. The strange eyes, if that's what they were, disappear and never return, not even when the cameraman zooms in for a closer look. Number 4. Shawnee Explores takes a Ouija board into the forest and places it just outside.
Why? Somebody let me know why. What made you be like, oh, I got this Ouija board at the house. Let's go to the forest and see what happens. It's a great idea. Like, nigga, no. First of all, you shouldn't even have a Ouija board in the first place. Second, you shouldn't even be going nowhere near forest. And third, you should never combine the two. Ever. Like,
Of a haunted cottage where a man took the life of his spouse. It isn't long before his electromagnetic frequency reader starts going crazy, so he and his friends know they are in the right place and set up the board. Soon they are channeling the spirit of a small boy who only refers to himself by the initials SF. They ask the boy for his age and some other questions, but apparently it's only interested in trying to warn them about a hidden danger. RUN it spells, so they get out of there fast without properly ending the ceremony. And Shawnee Explores remembers that he needs to select goodbye or risk becoming possessed. He discovers that he can't move the pointer without an extreme amount of force. It's almost as if something is not letting him move. You can see the pointer barely moving despite Shawnee pressing very hard, but I guess he could be pressing straight down instead of forward to create this illusion. I think this video is probably real, but I can't tell for sure, so give me your best guess and let's figure it out together.
I think it's
Number
real.
3. Will and Weston have been seen.
Slow down. Chill. Bro, I should not be yarning, bro. But yeah, chill down. Chill down. Slow down, boy. These videos are not going nowhere. Give us time to breathe.
Seeing a strange man walking around their house for a few days now, and they are determined to get it on camera so that people will finally believe them. This time, when it comes around again, the two split up and start recording.
What was that?
That's a little kid.
Whoa!
Weston
Damn.
captures the giant dark outline of a man and goes off running to find Will. They both seem more excited than scared, which is strange, but I guess that could be a normal reaction considering they have seen this person for days and have not been harmed. This could definitely be someone messing with them, but there's something about the overall pace of the video that seems real. Here's another picture that Will caught to further verify the story. Whoever it is, hopefully they stay in the woods and comes no closer to their home. Number 2. A YouTuber named Johnny Paranormal decides to also go into the infamous Aokihara forest. He boosts the sound of his microphone to capture every paranormal sound, and he is surprised at what he records. For example, tell me if you hear a demonic growl here. Or a quick
Fuck was
coughing
that?
noise here despite Johnny Paranormal being all alone. Or a second person quietly whispering the word help.
How's this?
These creepy sounds continue to follow him throughout the entire video,
I
which is
don't-
roughly an
I don't
hour
hear
and a
nothing.
half long. I think that's way more editing than most people would be willing to put into a fake video, so I
True.
think there's a strong possibility that this is real. What's especially concerning is this demonic noise that follows him wherever he goes.
It's saying my battery's going flat. Again.
If
Nigga
Johnny
said battery
Paranormal
going
really
flat.
was surrounded by the supernatural, Then I hope nothing followed him out of the forest. Before we get to number
Before we get to, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear anything in that last video. Just sound like wind to me. Ow. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing in that last video. So I don't. The video might not be fake, but like I still ain't hear nothing.
Number 1. A YouTuber named Encounters26 is fishing late at night in Bishopville, Maryland, when he comes across something unnatural in the forest.
Do you see it where?
Whoever glad this damn light is garbage.
Holy.
A silent, hulking figure makes its way through the murky swampland, apparently trying to get away quickly without being noticed. Encounters26 believes this to be some sort of lizard man creature, which would explain why the creature does not make any noise as it tries to escape the flashlight's glare. I was almost positive that this was just a person in a suit until it turns back to the camera. You can see some sort of sharp white scales coming out of its back, almost like a dinosaur, and its arms look way too skinny to be a person.
Ooh. I don't know what I would have needed in that situation. Yuck. He looks disgusting. Is that what people actually think politicians and higher up people is? What if they actually are? Oh shit! I'd be terrified. This is unacceptable. Find them all. No, stop.
Holy.
Yeah, that's sick. Ooh, God. I can
You
barely
never
see
know
him, but
when something is
what the
lurking
fuck?
in the distance, following your every move.
what the fuck was that? Anyways, hey, shout out to that one person that said they want to do forest, wanted me to do more forest encounters. Shout out to you, cause I find the forest encounters interesting more than all the other videos I did. Not more than ghosts, but like yeah, they neck and neck, you know. And that's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
I got a bubble coat to match the kicks. I gave my partners choppers tryna blitz. I got a bougie hoe that got a bitch. I got Call of Duty guns that got a switch. I sip a lot of syrup, I got a pistol. Bro strapped with a rod but don't know how to fish. I'm shining a lot of diamonds on my fist. I just spent a lot of dollars on my feet. Yeah, go get the check for my son and daughter. So every day I'm tryna get paid. We hit the streets and we flood. We just like Baby and Doug, how them young niggas get paid.